Oh, yeah.
Good to see you.
So you said you've only worn these like a handful of times, kind of thing?
Yeah, I've had them about 3 weeks. Hell, it took 7 months to get them from the date that I ordered them.
Yeah.
So I've had them about 3 weeks now. First wear in them was a 12-hour day at work, which I wasn't expecting.
Yeah.
Didn't do too bad in them though.
No, that's good.
But yeah, I think I've worn them maybe 8 to 10 times.
Not too bad. Starting to
So not a lot of wear in them.
Yeah, they'll probably last you, what, 20, 30 years, I'm sure.
Yeah, like I said, within the first week or two of having them, I was so impressed I ordered a new pair of boots immediately.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I got a little bit more dressy, something casual.
Did you do the custom build kind of thing that they do? Or?
Yeah, they had a quick ship custom build on them, which I've never seen Knicks have before,
okay.
Which is great. So as soon as I saw the made to order quick ship, I hopped all over it.
Yeah. So that's that, just kind of like as dark as it'll kind of look for now. And then as you wear it, it will kind of lighten up in color.
Okay.
But this should dry pretty much like within a couple of minutes here. It just kind of cleans them up a little bit. There's different products you can put on these, but I think less is kind of more, you know. The less you do it, sometimes the better.
Yeah.
You do it.
Well, this will be the first time they've had product on it, so I trust you. Whatever you recommend. Hell, you're the professional here, not me.
That's what they tell me.
See you, Jenna. Take care, Scott.
So how long are you in town for?
I'm actually leaving tomorrow. I got here Monday, did a quick little job, just updating some electronics for a customer.
Nice.
And I'm gonna head back to Kansas tomorrow. Haven't had a whole lot of time at home in the last couple months, so I'm looking forward to it.
That's good, yeah. Don't you do something that like monitors systems or something like that? Or
I work in natural gas,
Yeah.
specifically compressed natural gas.
Mm-hmm.
So I travel around the country, overhaul sites, do some commissioning on new sites, things like that. The job I had here, the customer is actually UPS, because UPS switched their entire fleet over to natural gas, or they're in the process of switching their fleet over to natural gas. So, and this is one of our older sites that we have, and I just came and updated some electronics to get with the times,
Yeah, that's cool. You getting good food while you're in town?
What's that?
You getting good restaurants that you?
I tried to. I think my last visit here was probably a lot better for that.
Yeah.
This one it's just such a quick job.
Yeah.
I went out to this place called Hot Pot last night.
Oh, okay. The one like off of Havana, maybe?
I'm staying at a place in Thornton,
Oh, okay.
so it's right across the street from my hotel.
Nice. Was it good?
Oh yeah, it was pretty good, but I had no idea what I was doing. It's one of those places where you kind of cook your own meal.
Oh, you dip the meat in the
Yeah.
pot itself? Yeah.
And I had no idea what I was doing, so I think I butchered my whole meal.
Yeah, it's nice sometimes when you can have somebody help you out, kind of like point out what you're supposed to do with it.
Yeah. Well, traveling as much as I do, hell, I eat out by myself all the time.
Yeah.
Probably 90% of the time.
It's kind of nice because you can go at your own pace,
Yeah.
So I just got back from Japan.
Oh, really? How was that?
It was amazing.
No kidding.
So awesome. But they don't tip out there. And food obviously, is amazing out there. But it was super cheap because the dollar is pretty strong against the Japanese yen. But amazing bowl of ramen would be maybe like $5 or $6.
No kidding.
Yeah. So super cheap. But it was just kind of cool to see, like, they give such good, amazing customer service, but tips aren't expected, and they don't actually, like, they encourage you not to tip.
Yeah.
As far as I understand. So I kind of thought that was kind of cool. Like, I was like, huh. And it kind of made me think, you know, coming back to the States, like, what if we just charged what we wanted to charge?
Yeah.
And just didn't
Did away
expect
with the
any
tips.
Yeah. And then, you know, there'd be less, you know, it would definitely change a lot of the dynamics of the industry itself. You know,
Start
like,
paying employees properly.
Yeah. And I
You're
think-
getting into a touchy subject there.
yeah, for sure. But I think, you know, like, I would guess, and this is just me assuming, but like sometimes certain people get tipped better than others.
Oh,
You
absolutely.
know, and I think it's not always a reflection of the service or the quality of the service itself. Sometimes it's just based on superficial stuff. You know, but I think I don't know. It was just cool to see that, and then think about like all the little dynamics that kind of brings to the table. You know?
Yeah. It's cool that you bring up ramen specifically.
Yeah.
So I've been on this new kick lately.
Ramen?
I am obsessed with
Oh,
ramen.
I love it. Yeah.
And you know, with my job, how much I travel, everywhere I go, I test out the local, like, top rating ramen spot.
Okay. Yeah.
Just because I think that's probably what drew me to Hot Pot, because I couldn't find a good ramen place in Thornton.
Yeah.
Or Thornton, however you pronounce it.
Yeah.
So that's probably what drew me there. And I realized I'm not a good chef, but in my personal opinion, I will say Florida probably has the best ramen I've ever
Florida?
had. Oh yeah.
Really? What part of Florida?
I was
The
super
Gulf Coast
impressed.
or the-
I was down around Orlando.
Oh, okay. Wow.
I can't remember the exact name, but I know it was so good I made a Reddit post about it.
Did you really?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was really good.
That's cool. Yeah, ramen is the bomb. I love it. It's so like different every little place that you go. You know,
Yeah.
the broth and the consistency of the broth. So that's kind of like as dark as they'll be, and then as that kind of works into the leather, it'll start to kind of like lighten up a little bit.
Oh yeah.
And as you wear it, it will really lighten up a little bit.
Yeah, these were the leather I chose on these ones were the Predator Orange.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you're familiar with it, but it seemed, when I got them, it seemed like it was quite a bit darker of a cut,
Okay.
which I personally didn't mind, because as you can see, like, you know, here where I'm finally starting to get the wear marks at, you see that lightness coming through.
Yeah.
So I'm really looking forward to how these patina.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of the beauty of a boot like that. The more you wear it, the better they look with age and
Oh yeah.
all the little subtle imperfections.
Now the other boots that I ordered, they're I believe they're tan waxed flesh, which it'll be my first pair of waxed flesh boots anything. So I have no idea how to take care of them. It'll be a learning curve for me.
What did you say there?
It's a tan waxed flesh.
Tan wax. Okay, interesting. I think I might have seen. I don't know the term of it, but it's kind of like it almost looks like a waxy, like suede almost.
Oh yeah. So if they flip, so this is smooth out, and the inside I guess would be rough out.
Yeah.
So it's a full rough out boot, and from my understanding, I'm probably ignorant on this subject, but it's a full rough out leather boot, and then they wax it down,
Okay.
and it gives it waterproofing characteristics and
Nice.
whatnot.
Yeah.
But I think the biggest benefit I would see in a rough out boot is that it takes wear a lot better, because I work on concrete,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of times where my toe is directly on concrete.
Yeah.
It just doesn't get as torn up as smooth out leather.
True.
So
It kind of just like almost like fits the patina because it's already
Yeah.
almost like rough kind of scratch
Yeah.
on the surface. That makes sense.
I'll probably do another week or two in these nylon laces just for the break-in.
Yeah.
And then I can't wait to switch back to leather. It just looks so much better with the leather laces.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll show you some pictures after this of what they looked like originally.
Nice. Make sure I did this right. You feel pretty comfortable lacing them up so far?
Oh, yeah.
Do you go through the top eyelid as well?
Yes.
Could have looked at the other one.
Wow, it looks like a brand new boot.
Yeah, I mean, you see the difference just kind of looking at the before and after on that one there. And it's just a light conditioner that's in the cleaner itself. It kind of restores a little bit of the fats and oils, the lost oils, and restores the leather. Yeah, I just put a little bit on there and just kind of brush it into the leather. Just nice and easy, nothing too crazy. Kind of clean it up a little. Just happy little brush strokes. Right on. You want to do the other one too? We don't have to do this.
Oh, we can do whatever you want to do.
Keep going, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, it's up to you. We're at 12 minutes.
Yeah, let's keep going.
All right.
I'm sure that people will appreciate that.
The Bob Ross of the shoe shine.
That's right, baby.
I think I commented that one time.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think Bob Ross. Oh, I laced them differently. I did the underneath.
Oh,
instead
it's
of
fine.
doing it over. Let me know if it feels any different. I can put them back the other way. But sometimes lacing it differently changes the fit a little bit.
Yeah. Well, so, all right, my brother is the one that kind of turned me on to Nick's.
Yeah.
He's really big into it, almost to an obsessive state.
Oh, the
And,
Nick's brand? Or?
Yeah, well, the Nick's brand and just kind of like handmade boots in general.
Yeah.
And he was the one that recommended, I think he actually laced them for me when I swapped over to these for the break-in. And he just said that it makes it lay down better for the break-in so you don't get, the bunch up right here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can lace them too. Put them back
Oh, no, it's fine. I'm getting ready to switch over to the leather laces.
Okay. Yeah, I don't mind that.
Wow.
So where's the next destination?
The next destination, I'm going to go home for the weekend, which Kansas is home for me.
Yep.
And then I will be in Pasco, Washington.
Yeah.
I think that's the way you pronounce it. It's about 2 hours from Spokane. So I'll be there for the week. And then when I finish that job, I have to go to Omaha, Nebraska for about a week. And then from there, I'll go to San Bernardino, California for about 2 weeks.
Okay. What's in San Bern?
San Bernardino, I'm doing a overhaul on a couple compressors. So changing out all the valves, replacing the crank and rod bearings, whatnot. Just a pretty general overhaul.
Yeah. Just general.
Well, I mean, in my field, it's pretty general.
Do you have a team that you work with, or is it just kind of you and whoever's helping out kind of thing? Or?
Yeah, well, most of the jobs I do, like this job I'm on right now, I just travel by myself.
Yeah.
But when I do those large overhauls like that, I generally have another guy with me as an assistant.
Yeah.
The guy that is going to meet me out there, where is he from? I think he's actually, originally I was supposed to have a guy from Sparks, Nevada meet me there, but I think they changed it, and a guy who lives in California is going to meet me to be my assistant.
Show you some good taco joints.
Yeah. I will say I've been working in California a lot over the last 6 months.
Yeah.
I'm not impressed. California is not for me.
Yeah. Apparently, it's not for a lot of Californians either that have been moving out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took like an hour and a half to drive 8 miles. There's just too many people. Not a lot of people who are just nice and genuine.
Yeah, it's tough. That's what I loved about Japan, that it was just like people were very nice, you know, like if you're lost or stopped and asked somebody for directions, you know, the chances are, you know, if you could get past the language barrier, they would help you out.
So my brother I was telling you about, who kind of turned me on to handmade boots,
Yeah.
he's also the one that turned me on to ramen.
Okay.
I was at dinner at his house for a night, and he made ramen, and it was the greatest thing ever. And then he knew I was traveling to Florida for a job, so he sent me a link to this place that I guess was in a food magazine.
Okay.
So that was my introductory to ramen.
Yeah.
And then ever since then, it's just like I have to try the best spot in every town I go to.
Yeah. Well, you got to go out to Japan.
Oh yeah, that's his dream destination is Japan.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, him and his fiance both wanted to go to Japan for a vacation at some point. But
Such a beautiful country. And
I hate flying so much, even though I do it for work all the time.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't go just because of the 16-hour flight or whatever it is.
it's actually only, from here, it's only about 10 hours or so.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's not as bad as I expected.
No.
Did you have where did you stop at? Did you have to?
From Denver, you can fly straight through to Narita, Tokyo Narita Airport, which is maybe like a 45-minute train ride from Shibuya Station.
Really?
Yeah.
Would have never guessed that.
It's still in Tokyo technically, but Tokyo is huge.
Yeah.
So it's far out there. It's kind of like going to the Denver airport. It's half an hour outside the city, but still technically Denver.
My travel outside of the country has been pretty limited. I went to Mexico for a couple weddings, and then other than that, the only time I've ever been out of the country was for military reasons. So we always stopped in like Alaska or Germany on our way to wherever we were going. I just kind of assumed that any overseas flight would be, they'd have a stop like that. So it's kind of cool that you have a, what's that?
You're in the Marines, right?
Army.
Army.
Yeah. It's kind of cool that they have a direct flight from here to Japan, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little more expensive, but definitely worth it, I would say.
Oh yeah. The fewer the flights, the better. That's for sure.
Right. Less things to go wrong. Less doors to fly off.
So you've been watching the news, huh?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Ramen was definitely my highlight. I had so much ramen just about every day, at least in every city. Trying a different bowl of ramen.
Yeah.
So good though.
What's your favorite broth?
I like the pork bone broth. Pork bone, it's like a little thicker.
I like the tonkatsu.
Yeah.
It's a pork broth. So
Yeah, they had the kind of the different names and stuff, and I was like, I don't know.
yeah.
That one sounds good.
My go-to is always tonkatsu broth with pork belly for meat. I love pork belly.
Yeah.
You always got to get an extra egg.
Yeah, the egg is on point. And in Japan, they just give it to you, you know?
Really?
You don't have to pay
Yeah,
extra
here it's an
for it.
add-on.
Yeah, it's like an extra $1.50 for an egg. It's like, get out of here. Do you want me to lace it up like that again? Or?
Oh, you can do the same as the other. That's fine, yeah. Looks good.
Yeah, they turn out pretty good. I can put a little kind of cleaning onto the midsole there for you.
I think I got you.
Yeah, I think when you came out here last time, was I here full time or was I still downtown at Hungary?
I think you had just moved here full time.
Yeah.
It was about a year ago, I want to say.
Yeah, it sounds right.
About a year ago.
Yeah, it's starting to really grow here, and you know, it's a busy spot as you can tell.
Yeah. I assume you're liking it because you're still here.
Yeah, it's, you know, to me, like, obviously I don't drink, but it's like a bar, so you got that aspect of make sure I don't spend as much money, you know.
Yeah.
But it's cool to just be a part of it, you know, like the whole symbiotic relationship of partnering with a business like this. You know, it's a high traffic spot with people that care about how they look.
Yeah.
And shoes come into play pretty well with that. So,
Yeah, all the services they offer here, I mean, it kind of makes sense, you know, between the haircutting, it's a haircut place, right?
Yeah.
Haircut, bar, shoe shining, it kind of all fits together. Would you say you have more traffic here than the last place, or? No?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, at the men's store is, you know, good clients coming in, but you know, they don't come in as frequently as getting a haircut here. You know,
True.
Coming in like every couple weeks here sometimes. But yeah, it's cool. It's you know, I definitely think it was a good move.
I think that might be paint from when I was.
That what it is?
I think it's paint from when I was remodeling my brother's basement.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That was
turned out?
like the third day that I worked in these. I'll show you some pictures. It turned out great. A lot of tile work.
Was it? Yeah.
See, it was almost on the finger trigger, but she was like.
They're work boots. They can't be perfect, right?
The Hawaii, except the Hawaii's like so. Yeah, well then I just wanted to say hi. I was doing the last effort to see if I might make
Hope I haven't been too loud speaking directly into this mic.
Oh, you're good, man.
Might be bad for video
It's a
quality.
loud place.
Yeah. There's quite a bit of noise here. I feel like I've almost been screaming.
Yeah, this place gets popping, man. It's a popular spot. You know, people that live upstairs come down and have a good time, and people that come get a haircut, hang out, get a drink, catch up on their sports center, all that fun stuff.
There's a good thing.
Too bad you're not sticking around for a couple more days. I'm going to a concert tomorrow and the next day at
What concert are you going to?
Primus.
Primus?
Yeah, they suck.
Oh, nice.
And then,
That's funny.
A Perfect Circle and a band called Pussifer.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they're three bands performing simultaneously. Like there'll be three drummers on the stage at once. And yeah.
That'll be an experience.
It's gonna be weird. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm actually scheduled out here for the entire week, but
Yeah.
if it wouldn't have been for parts issues, I probably would have left yesterday.
Oh yeah.
So I got to take some time at home when I can, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Be like a walk through hot cold.
So what do you think, Nolen?
Man, these look great.
Not too bad.
Oh, yeah.
A little better. And like I said, you can kind of see the oil's already working out. It's just like a baseball glove, you know,
Oh, yeah.
kind of dark from the start, and then as you wear it, the oils will kind of dissipate and flex a little bit.
I'll show you some pictures when they're brand new. These look great.
Yeah. Thanks,
So,
sir. Appreciate you.
alrighty.